Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys probably know, I haven't been posting anything recently. This is a video that I kind of agreed to do quite some time back, so I'm finally getting around to doing it. Yeah, this is the latest in the Can You Guess Which Is Real and Which Is Fake series. So let's get on with that. Okay, so can you guess which is real and which is fake? If any of you have seen the previous video, you probably already know which is real and which is fake. But for those of you who are new here, the real one is the white one and the fake one is the gray one. So in the last video, I did another Lady Dior mini fake versus real comparison. So this is actually the second one in the Lady Dior mini bag series. They didn't have white in this case. I think they ran out, so I took the gray instead. Comparison wise to the previous video's fake, I would say that this one over here is actually a lot better. The biggest improvement definitely is in the interior of the bag. The truth is, between these two, the real versus the fake, exterior wise in terms of the leather and interior wise in terms of the workmanship, they are actually on equal terms. Yeah, there isn't a lot of differences to point out, to be frank, which is amazing. But there is one area which I think perhaps all the Lady Dior fakes have not managed to fully replicate, because I also had the same issue in the previous Lady Dior fake by the other brand, but that one had a lot of other issues as well. For this current fake one, this is the only issue that I find. So if you look at the Lady Dior tag, as I mentioned previously, the real one is very, very tight. It's actually really hard to shift around. You can even kind of clip your twilly or whatever you call the handle protector underneath here, and it stays because it's really, really tight. Because it's so tight, it presses this part against the bag, which means that these alphabets don't tend to move so much. Okay, they still move, but not as badly. They don't really get out of order so often, so it says Dior instead of, I don't know, Doi. Either way, this is part of the real Lady Dior design. But for a lot of the fakes, including this one, the issue is that it's very loose, so it's not tightly held enough. Because yeah, it's just, yeah, and now you can see it. It's quite loose. Because it's loose over here, this one moves much more easily, and it doesn't press the clips against the bag. So because it doesn't press it against the bag, the alphabets kind of can get jumbled a lot more, as you can see here. Of course, if you kind of like just hit it lightly, it doesn't. So how big of a problem is this? I'm not very sure. It depends on you and your preference. Okay. Yeah. So how much an issue this is depends on you and your preference, and whether you intend to jangle the bag around like that. See the real one. It's still Dior. So this is the biggest issue that I find. In fact, this is the only issue that I find problematic with this bag. Otherwise, they have actually done a very, very, very good job. The handles are very, very nicely done. Unlike the previous fake, the sloping for this versus the real one is actually very, very similar.
Okay, hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be comparing the Chanel original mini rectangle and this is a fake one. I do not know if it is very high quality. I think it's medium quality because it is a little worn out inside, but we will be comparing the main things from Chanel. So when you first look at them, I will talk about how it feels. It is similar. This is of course more gentle to touch, and this is a bit more hard when you compare it. And then we are going to pull it from the side, and this is also very gentle and very it takes directly the form when you touch it, and this is like very hard. And then I'm going to take it from the side. This is a bit more wide, but it can also be like a different this is a bit different. This is not exactly the mini rectangle. And also when you pull it out from the back over here, we are going to compare it. Usually it's very good outline, so it doesn't look like it has been stitched, but it looks like it's the part of the bag. In here we also have sort of the same, but you have a little bit of problems over here. As you can see, it's not very regular. Okay, and one of the things that when I looked it up on how you can tell was about the chains, that the real Chanel should have like weight because they're gold, and the fake ones usually are plastic. So I'm just going to pair them by hand, and this is a very well done copy because it feels a lot the same, you know, it feels the same weight. Okay, so when the C over here, this is from the original. And this is the form that the C should be.
Even in the Chanel, the authentic Chanel, I guess a different batch or different collection has different position of this chain. So that's not. It's not something that's gonna give away that this is a replica. From the top. This is a lot more fat, like wider. She hasn't been using this one much. She doesn't really like the color, and it's a lambskin, so it's if you wear it as a crossbody. She says she's worried that she's gonna damage the leather. Okay, so let me show you the chain length. Okay, I forgot to show you the dust bag. All the mini dust bag are black, whereas the Lori also came in white. But because mini is not considered as a classic line, which I don't understand, it comes in a black dust bag. So she said this one is a when she got a couple years back, or this one's the longest one. I think it comes with in a black. Comes with the black Chanel mini, but the texture of this one and this one is different. This is a lot thicker fabric, and this one almost is a see-through. I don't know if you can see my finger right there. So it's a thinner fabric compared to this one. So I think they changed the fabric dust bag. Oops. The other way. Dust bag. But Chanel mini comes in a black dust bag instead of the white one with the Coco Chanel. Okay, so the length on the Lori bag, it hits right here. I don't know if you can see. Let me bring the other bag. Okay. So this is the authentic one. This is Lori bag. It hits about the same. Alright. Okay, let me bring the black. I feel like the black one is a little bit shorter, but that means this one, among the authentic line, there's a slight difference in chain length. So I'm not too worried. And last one, yeah, about the same.
The lambskin version on. I mean, how chic are these, the So Blacks? They're just perfect with anything. I know I'm wearing black, so obviously it matches. But even with a white dress, a red dress, jeans and a shirt, these just blend perfectly. And they don't stand out too much, so they're not in your face, screaming of designer handbag. They're just really kind of laid back and chic and a little bit of rock and roll, which I like. Okay, so that's the jumbo on. Again, I'm 5'3". This is it being worn with the double strap. You can wear it single strap, and it does go crossbody. It's a little bit long for me. If you ever did want to change the strap length, you could reach out to leather surgeons, and actually they are able to do that as well. So if you wanted to make your jumbo the perfect crossbody and your short, they could shorten the chain, and I believe they can extend the chains too. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all your love and support on my Instagram, on my website, on my YouTube. You guys mean so much to me. And without you, Opulent Habits wouldn't be running. So I just want to thank you all so much for all of your support. All of your continued views and likes on all of my social media. And again, if you're ever looking for a handbag, feel free to reach out to us at opulenthabits@gmail.com, or you can check out our website, opulenthabits.com, and you can submit a quote on there if you have a handbag that you'd like to consign, or you can email us with photos. We do provide the highest rates around, 80% to you if you decide to take the funds, and 90% to you of the sale if you decide to purchase something else with me. And I do that because I really love my customers, and I want to make sure that you're happy. And I know that these are expensive purchases, and when you're spending so much money, once you decide to sell them, you don't want to lose too much money. So I completely understand that, and I value you guys, and I appreciate you. So please, if you ever need help with any